wonder if we can return things at CVS. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, and as you can tell by the title, today we are doing a full face of makeup from CVS. My CVS had a total transformation, and the beauty section is now, it looks like the affordable section of Ulta. It's crazy. There's so many new brands. It doesn't have as many brands as I think Ulta has in the affordable section, but like, it's crazy. So many brands that I know and love, NYX, Essence, so many brands there. I am so excited to jump into this full face of makeup from CVS. So let's go. Okay, first we have our primer, and technically, I'm gonna be real with you guys, I got this at Ulta, but I saw that it is available at CVS, so I just happened to pick this up while I was at Ulta. This is the NYX Marshmallow Primer. I've heard a lot of things about it. I believe this retails for, I don't have the receipt, like $17, $18, and at 1.01 fluid ounces. I don't know if that's good or bad, but I've heard a lot about this. I heard it's smoothing, it's gonna fill in your pores, and it's supposed to smell sweet like marshmallows. So let me just pin my hair back real quick. The stickers are no joke on this thing. Okay, so this has marshmallow root in it. Interesting. Use alone or with foundation. So this could be like a primer or just like the last step of your skincare routine if you just want like a flawless finish. So let's see if that's true. Can you see? Let's see. Let's go. Oh, it's kind of pink. Start with 2 pumps. It smells sweet. I don't know if I would say marshmallow. It kind of smells like cotton candy, I think. Yeah, oh my god, this smells like a carnival, like cotton candy, which, I mean, they're both just sugar, but still, I normally don't like products with a lot of scent in it, but this isn't overwhelming. It's a little tacky, which will be good for when we apply foundation, and it did smooth out my pores a little bit. I don't want to give any final thoughts on this. It did smell nice and it did smooth out my pores a little bit, but let's see how all the makeup applies on top of it. Okay, and for foundation, I don't think I've heard a lot of people talk about this, but I've seen commercials on it and I kind of just wanted to try it myself. This is the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Skin Milk Foundation. So it looks like this. It's in the shade Light. I just kind of guessed, so I hope this works for me. It's vegan and has a dewy finish. It has coconut milk and aloe extract. Oh, nice. Okay, and this retails for $14.49. So let's see. I hope this is a good match. But let's see. I think I'm gonna start with a sponge. Or you know what? I'll do half my face with the brush and half with a sponge. I don't really like putting foundation on the back of my hand. And it's an applicator, like it's just a squeeze tube. I think I'm gonna squeeze it right on my sponge. Ooh. Ooh, it's liquidy. Okay. So let's see. Okay, maybe the shade isn't too bad. There was only one other shade though that was lighter than this. And I didn't get a good look at the rest of the shades, but I don't know. I don't think it had a very extensive shade range to my memory. I totally could be wrong. Okay, I feel like I need more. This is very light, which I know I like. I like a light foundation. And the color match for me isn't bad, so that's good. I'm getting better at picking my color by just looking at the bottle. Okay, it's very, very light coverage. I don't know if I didn't use that much. I don't know what's pilling on my face. I don't know if it's the primer or if it's the foundation or if it's the fact that I mixed the two and maybe these formulas weren't meant to be mixed. I'm gonna try the brush on the other side and see what's going on. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know. Something's not right. I don't know what it is, but something's not right. Yeah, it's like pilling a little bit. It like, there's like these little things coming off of my skin. It's like, maybe it's because I keep putting more, but like there's almost no coverage. I don't know if like you're meant to have flawless skin before you use this or what. I don't like this at all. This is not good. Like, I don't know if pilling is the right word to describe it. Like, it looks like my skin is peeling. But I don't know if that's because of the foundation or the primer. All right, let's move on. So concealer, we have the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. I've tried this before technically, but not the hydrating one. And I didn't like the drying one, but everyone's like, oh, it's because, not the drying one, the matte one. So everyone's like, oh, if you don't like that, try the hydrating one. So I'm like, okay. And I got this in the shade Light Sand, and this was $6. Let's see if this is any better. And I hope it's the right color. Now look, this looks like really light on my face now. So I don't think, oh my God. This is not good. I'm just gonna have to cover my whole face with this because I'm just so disappointed by the foundation. I'm gonna put this all over my face. I don't know what's going on. I was so excited for this video. I think that marshmallow primer still smells, and now it's like getting old. Okay, I think that primer sucks. I think that's what the issue is here. Like, I almost want to take this all off and start over without the primer. Am I gonna do that? I don't think I'm gonna do that though. Okay, the concealer helped with the coverage. And like, I normally like a light coverage foundation, but that was really light. I wonder if we can return things at CVS. All right, let's move on to powder. So this, I kind of got like a 2-in-1 deal. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette. So it's got powder on one side, contour on the other. Another thing that you can get at CVS for bronzer is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, which I absolutely love. But for the sake of the video, I wanted to try something new. But that's like my go-to bronzer, like now. Like, I've tried high-end bronzers and just nothing compares in my eyes. So I'm gonna set my face with the lighter side, obviously. So this was $6.29, which is pretty good. You're getting like 2 for 1. And the pans are big. Now I've heard a YouTuber I follow, her name is Kelly Stracht, I think that's her last name. She loves the Wet n Wild like setting powder, like the pressed powder in a big pan, and they didn't have that. And I was gonna try that because I know that she likes it, but they didn't have it. So I'm hoping that this is like a similar formula, maybe, because I think this is like her go-to powder for setting her face. And it is like mattifying everything. Like, my forehead was kind of shiny, and as soon as I put the powder on, it wasn't shiny anymore. It's a powder, I can't complain. Let's try the other side for bronzer. Oh, there's a lot of fallout. Like, can you see that? I don't think you can see that, but in the pan, there's like a lot of fallout. Ooh. Okay, that is the powder and bronzer all complete. So far, like, not bad. This is not a bad palette. And it was, what, like $6? It's nice, I like it. I'm actually really excited about these next 2 steps because I've never tried this and I've heard a lot about it. So I'm gonna use the Milani blush in the shade Tea Rose. I've actually never used Milani blushes, and I know that everybody loves them. And it's shaped like a rose. Like, that's so cute. I can't wait to try this. I don't want to ruin the rose though. Pretty. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty. It's light, it's buildable. Or let's see, I don't want to put too much on, but yeah, it's definitely buildable. I don't want to put too much. But this is really pretty too. I like it. And this was, hold on, let's see. How much was that? The Milani blush was $11.49. Again, not bad for CVS. Like, I think they really had to step up their game because their beauty section could not compete with Ulta's beauty section. So they had to do something. And they chose to look exactly like Ulta. Hey, whatever works. The CVS is a lot closer to me than the Ulta is, even though Ulta does have more options. But still, this isn't bad. That's really cute. Okay, I'm liking how my face is looking so far. The only thing is we're looking a little dry, which isn't the worst thing in the world because I'm oily. But I don't know. Let's just, you know what? I'm gonna stop talking and we're just gonna finish. Next we have highlighter. And I'm using the Maybelline Master Holographic Highlighter. They only had 3 shades in this. It was white holographic, a deep, it wasn't that deep, but it was like a golden yellow, or a blush pink kind of color, but sparkly like a highlighter. So those colors were gonna be way too dark for me. This was the only color I thought would be any sort of appropriate. And it's white, but it's like holographic. I think I see some pinks and purples in there, so let's just find out how she looks. Okay, this is really pretty. I kind of want to swatch it. Do I have a clean finger? Let's see. Okay. It looks chalky. Like, I don't know if you can see how it looks, but it looks clumpy and chalky. I've heard good things about these. Maybe it blends better. Maybe it's meant for a brush. I'm not gonna judge it yet. Okay, my brush is coated. You see all the white on there? Whew. Coated. Let's see. I feel like maybe I shouldn't judge by swatches because I'm not applying it with my finger. Okay, I kind of love this because I don't know if it's showing up on camera, but there is like a pink purple like reflex in it. I kind of love that. So next we're gonna do eyebrows. I don't do that much to my eyebrows, but I still wanted to get something just to try it out. And this is something I've never tried before. This is the e.l.f. Wow Brow in natural brown, and it's just like a tinted brow gel, which is what I normally use. Like right now I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills tinted brow gel pomade, so it's like the brow gel but it's just a tad thicker. The Maybelline highlighter was $10.99 and this brow gel is $5. And yeah, I got neutral brown because my brows are already like so thick and they're like, I don't want to do too much to them, so I just like brush them through. I mean I mean, that's not a reflection on the product. Like, my brows are just already so there. Like, I don't need to do much to them. I kind of do, I even do brow gel just because I think I have to do something. Like, I feel like I can't just leave them. That would feel weird. That would feel wrong. Let's put it this way. Like, even though it's like tiny, so like good for travel. So I'm gonna keep it. Okay, and for eyeshadow, I'm very excited because I only have ever tried one product from this brand, and this brand is new at CVS. This is the brand Essence, and it's from the brand Essence has my favorite mascara, and they have eyeshadow palettes. They had Earth, Wind, and Fire. I got Fire because I felt like I would like those shades the most. This is $9.99. Let's see. Oh, 9 shades for $9.99. Okay, so this is the palette. Neutrals, browns, reds. This kind of reminds me of Naked Heat. This reminds me of Naked Heat. Not that, just in the sense that like, obviously the theme is like fire and heat. And then obviously the colors are gonna be browns and reds and neutrals like this. So it kind of reminds me of that. But again, this is $9.99. So let's see if it's like worth it. Because the Naked palettes are like $50. So if you can get this for $10.99, why not? I mean, $9.99, why do I keep saying that? I'm gonna take, I don't think they have shade names, but I'm gonna take this light brown in the middle row right there first. And I'm gonna put that all in the crease, just because what else would I do? And just a little update, that Maybelline highlighter is pretty, but the glitter specks are all over my face. So if you're okay with glitter getting all over your face, then it's the highlighter for you. Right now, the pigmentation is pretty good and the shadow's blending out well. When I touch my brush to the pan, there is a little fallout, but that's normal. So like, fallout doesn't really bother me, but I know it bothers some people. So if it does, then there's a little fallout, but if it doesn't, the fallout's not on my face. So that's all I care about. The only thing I wish this palette had, then I guess it really would be like every other palette, but I really wish this palette had a darker brown that wasn't a shimmer, because all the dark browns are shimmers. So I guess I'm gonna deepen the crease up with a red. I think I'm gonna take this top middle red shade and I'm gonna deepen the crease and the outer corner a little bit, because there's no dark brown that's not a shimmer. And I'm gonna bring this halfway across my lid. I'm just gonna go back in with the same brush that I took the first light brown shade and just kind of blend everything together. I didn't put any additional product on the brush, I'm just blending. I'm gonna take this bottom shade, it is a shimmer, I don't know if you can tell, and I'm gonna put that on the inner corner in the lid, and I'm just gonna use my finger. Let's see. Everything's blending out really nice. I would say that the Essence palettes, and again, they had 4 and this was just one of them, They're really nice. Definitely the formula's a bit more dry. Like these shadows are they just feel a bit more dry, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. They're just different, but everything is blending out good. The pigment is there. And even though there was no brown shade for the crease, I'm feeling this red a little bit. And this shimmer applied nice. Okay, and I'm gonna take a little pencil brush and I'm gonna mix the first light brown that we had before and this orange shade, and I'm gonna bring that along the bottom lash line. And I'm gonna keep the color more towards the outer corner. I'm not gonna bring it in all the way. Yeah, I think this palette is a great option for CVS. I like it. I might grab for this more often than I realize. And real quick, I'm just gonna go back in with the Maybelline highlighter and highlight my inner corner and my brow bone. Okay, so I actually forgot I did not get a new eyeliner, but they now have LA Girl at CVS, and these Shockwave liners are so good. I'm not gonna put blue with this eye look, but any of these colors, I think they have a black, like, would be perfect. Like, these are so good. So I'm just gonna use like any black eyeliner that I have for now. Next for mascara, a couple videos ago, I tried the Maybelline Sky High. That mascara had been going viral everywhere on TikTok, Instagram, everywhere. People love it. I loved it in the moment in the video. Later that night, when I tried to remove it, it destroyed my lashes. I've been working for months with lash serum and a better skincare routine to make my lashes grow longer and healthier. Taking that mascara off completely ruined my progress, and I was so upset. It flaked off. It wasn't coming off easily. I had to rub and rub and rub, and now how I take my mascara off, I take a cotton round and I put micellar water on it, and I just kind of press the pad on my eye, and it would not come off. And then when the mascara did eventually come off, it took my eyelashes with it. So I just wanted to throw that little update in there. It was cute in the moment, but definitely not worth the trouble afterwards. It was not. So now that Essence is at CVS, I can put this in the video again. My go-to, my favorite mascara. I've tried so many others and nothing compares to this. And I also combine it with the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara because this is more like volumizing, and then this lengthens. And these are both available at CVS. The Essence is, I believe, $4.99. And the L'Oreal Telescopic, I think, was $10.99. I already had these. I did not repurchase them because I already had them. So I'll do my mascara real quick and I'll be right back. All right, we are almost done with our full face from CVS. Lastly, we have lips. I got a couple new things. So I'm gonna start with the LA Girl lip liner, and I got the shade Sugar and Spice. Again, picking these colors, I hope everything looks good because the liquid lip I got and then the gloss, and I hope everything looks good together. So again, LA Girl Sugar and Spice lip liner. Oh, it's pointy. That kind of hurts. Yeah, that color's cute. I always love a good nude, so really cute. And this lip liner was $2.99, and that was really nice. I liked it a lot. And for liquid lip, I have Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink, and this retails for $10.29, and this is in the shade Seductress. So I hope that that matches the lip liner okay, and the color is a good match for the lip liner. Like, I always like my lipstick to be a little lighter than my lip liner, and this is like perfect. I love this lip combination. These colors work so well together. Oh my god, I love this. Okay, I'm so happy with that. I love this combination. Again, it was LA Girl in the shade Sugar and Spice, I think. Yeah, Sugar and Spice, and this was in Seductress. And it's like my perfect happy nude lip. Tiny bit brown, but like not too brown. It's like I'm so excited. This is so exciting. Oh, update, this liquid lip is sticky. Yeah. All right, for gloss today, we're still gonna use NYX, but we're gonna use just the gloss side of their Shine Loud liquid lip. This is the one that's like the Super Stay, like one side's the color, one side's the gloss, and it just has a clear gloss. And we're just gonna use that because you can get it at CVS. Last but certainly not least, we have our setting spray, And again, I didn't realize I got so much NYX, but I also wanted to get stuff from brands that I knew I liked. Like, I know I like this brand, so I didn't want to have to go back and return everything. So this is the NYX, and I got the matte finish because I'm oily, but my skin is already very matte because I don't know what happened. Like, it could probably because I put concealer everywhere, but that was a hydrating concealer. I don't know, but we're still gonna spray this and we're just gonna see. Oh, there we go. Doesn't smell bad. Has a smell. I can't put my finger on it, but it doesn't smell bad. Okay, so now that we are all done with our full face of CVS, let's go through it, talk about what we liked, talk about what we didn't like. You know how I feel about this. No, I'm gonna go return it. No, thank you. This, I think I'm gonna give another shot on top of a different primer because I feel like it could be nice. I don't know what the problem was. Maybe I'll try them both, the primer and the foundation, again separately and see what the problem was. But I think it was this. The concealer, we liked her. The color was not a good match with this foundation. That's okay. Sometimes in the summer, I only wear concealer on certain spots, and summer's coming, and I feel like this would be a good shade match when I just have my bare skin. So that's gonna be good. This, I'm impressed. I like how flawless and airbrushed my skin looks. This was a good powder, and I really like the bronzer too. And it's a 2-in-1, so I mean, you can't beat that. If you're balling on a budget, I recommend this a lot. I really like this. And again, with the fallout, there was fallout in the pan. If that bothers you, maybe you don't get it, but I don't think it's a deal breaker. But if you don't care about fallout in the pan, I highly recommend this. The blush is very cute. I've never used Milani blushes before, but I understand why people like them. It's cute, it's buildable. I really like this shade. Again, this was Tea Rose. Very nice. Yes, just, I love, maybe it's because it's holographic and I just love it. Normally I like a natural look, but this is cute. There's glitter all over my face. To be fair, I think I put this all over my face, but you can kind of see the chunks of glitter. But if you're okay with that, then I like it. It did not swatch well on my finger, but we applied it with the brush and it applied well with the brush, and that's all that matters. Brows, let's see, did it dry down? Actually, okay, my brows feel soft, and normally with brow gel, everything gets hard. But it did brush them through, it added a bit of color, and my brows are soft and not crunchy, which I like. And that was the e.l.f. Brow Gel. The Brow Wow, something like that. Okay, I like that because it didn't make my brows crunchy. The eyeshadow palette, I really liked it. It was pigmented, it blended. The colors were good. They had all different colors. Like the Earth palette was more greens and browns. The Water palette was blue. The Air palette, I think, was like pinks and purples. So you have a decent amount of options. And then I had the Fire one, which was like browns and reds. Really pretty. I really liked it. And cheap for not, like, it was like $1 a shade, so that's pretty good. The lip liner, love the color. It was a bit pointy at first, but then obviously once you work with it, it was a great color. Sugar and Spice, felt good. The Maybelline, it was sticky, but again, the color was really good. I really like the color match. Like this liquid lip, like this lip color, I love. It's not too brown. I love it. It was sticky. So you just put a gloss over it and you're good to go. The setting spray smelled fine. I know people like this setting spray. I've never tried it before, but I guess we will find out. And our grand total for everything that we got today was $92.89. So for a full face of makeup for $92, that is not bad, because you can go to Sephora and get a $65 foundation and then that's half your budget already, more than half your budget already. But all of that was $92. That is not bad. You had to see me. I was rolling all the coins that I had in I have a coin jar. And I was rolling all the coins just so I could do this video. And I'm overall happy with everything I got. My makeup looks good, and that's all I can ask for. It was a rough start, but we got there. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please give this a big thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you next week.